Tourism Minister and Premier Dr. Orlando Smith announced plans to diversify the BVI's tourism markets using new and innovative marketing strategies, including a new phone app and improvements to air and sea access. The Premier says this is part of government's strategy to increase annual stayover arrivals by 10% and to reduce the country's dependency on a few source markets. The Premier told the House of Assembly that South America has been identified by the BVI Tourist Board as a new target market with specific focus on the stronger markets of Brazil and Argentina.
For the past 8 years, the economic growth of South America has outstripped that of the European Union. And in 2012, the economies of Latin America grew 3.1% versus a global growth level of 2.2%. This reality has boosted the region's leisure travel and led to double-digit growth for outbound travel. Madam Speaker, the South American market offers a huge opportunity for the travel industry generally and for the BVI specifically. Its outbound travel bookings are in the tens of billions annually, and the highest growth rate for online leisure travel bookings globally between 2010 and 2012 came from South America, with 6 of the top 10 growth markets located in the region, including Brazil, Mexico, Argentina, and Colombia.
Marketing and Public Relations Agency JG Black Book was hired to promote the BVI in the Latin American market. This includes a week of activities beginning October 21st in Brazil. The Premier said the BVI has stepped up their marketing efforts in North America, taking a more aggressive approach, hiring a new public relations agency, M Booth, as part of the strategy to change the perception that the BVI is expensive and hard to reach. The tourism minister said marketing activities targeted both consumer and trade communities.
Advertising placements were taken in major consumer travel and tourism publications to highlight the destination's diverse product. These included full-page color advertisements and editorial features in the Raw Report, Condé Nast Traveler, Travel and Leisure, the New York Times, T Magazine, Brides, Budget Travel, Showboat, Sports Diver, and Multi-Health, to name a few. Madam Speaker, summer and fall campaigns were launched under the themes Chill at 85 Degrees and Just for You, respectively. Both of these were supported by strong print and digital advertising in the U.S. market. We also launched a summer staycation program locally, inviting residents to sample the BVI product and especially the jewels of the BVI. In partnership with Simon Malls, a major retail establishment in the United States, the board launched a retail promotion, Girls Night Out, which ran in 77 malls in 46 key BVI markets. The campaign included on-set brand exposure, social media promotions, and a trip giveaway to the BVI.
Efforts were also made to sell the BVI in the United Kingdom through videos, a pop-up bar, and the first multi-city fall roadshow. The BVI Tourist Board is also launching a brand new phone app. The mobile app called BVI IT will, among other things, allow users to view information on the BVI, including island and beach maps, as well as special events. It is expected to be available for international use by November. With an expected increased seats this tourism season, the Premier said government is working aggressively to counteract air access challenges.
This coming season, there are increased seats to the destination. Cape Air will, for the first time, add service between San Juan and Virgin Gorda, as well as service between St. Thomas and Tortola. Seaplane services will also be available this winter between St. Thomas and North Sound, Virgin Gorda. Seabourn continues to increase its presence at both Virgin Gorda and Tortola. We continue to work with Seabourn's executive-level management team and met as recently as last week to review customer service and operational glitches and to develop an action plan for correction for the winter ahead. Seabourn will shortly announce additional partnership agreements with other major carriers who provide service from the United States mainland into San Juan. VI Airlink now provides scheduled services between San Juan, St. Thomas, Tortola, and Anegada, and has now an online booking feature which allows for ease of reservations. Service from the gateways of Antigua and St. Martin with Liat shows some signs of stabilizing, but it's always important to have other carriers available. To this end, BVI Tourist Board is currently negotiating with a local carrier to provide non-stop service between Antigua and Tortola, and hope to have this facilitated and in operation by December 2013.
According to the Tourism Minister, properties are reporting an increase in the pace of bookings, which are returning to pre-2008 levels. Records also show that there is increased arrival from St. Thomas, and plans to have a greeting center based in St. Thomas could happen by December.
The BVI Tourist Board is working with the United States Virgin Islands Port Authority to enhance our visitors' arrival experience by adding a greeter service, thereby creating a more seamless transfer to the airport and ferry terminals in St. Thomas. We are hopeful that this service will be realized by December 2013. We also continue to work with the ferry operators to try and realize and improve and optimize service. We expect to support them in this regard, as well as to have mutually agreeable changes that would improve the service for the 2014 tourism season.
The Premier announced a number of other initiatives that he called ambitious, numerous, and diversified in a 9-page statement to the House of Assembly, outlining government's plans to boost tourism. It included the We Are One BVI campaign and a U.S.-based booking engine, Jackrabbit, to assist small properties with their bookings from potential visitors.